The blowflies were actually trying to escape this property. When we pulled up, I was looking at the windows, and there's just thousands of big blowflies on the inside of this Nissen hut, which is like migrant huts, we used to call them. Very low-cost housing made of like corrugated iron. One door in, few windows. Very, very hot in the summer, very cold in the winter. And this was the summer, and it was over 40 degrees. It was boiling. And a couple of the forensic experts, very senior forensic staff, had asked me if I wanted to go up and help them process this murder scene. So yeah, I was always on for a bit of a trip north, so jumped in the car and away we went. Like I say, when we pulled up, there's this Nissen hut, these half moon huts in this housing commission area. And as I say, looking up at the window, I've never seen so many big blowflies in all my life on the inside. When we opened the door, all these blowflies, these swarms of blowflies come out the door, and the stench was incredible. The smell of death coming out from this home. The body had been taken away about an hour before we'd got there, and they'd put police on scene to look after and preserve the scene of this murder until we could get up there. It was about an hour and a half's drive from where our forensic section was stationed. I always liked going out, spending time with the forensic experts, because they always had something interesting to show you. But on this particular day, it was a matter of fingerprinting, DNA, scene sketches, plans, plenty of forensic photography. So I was given the job of having a look at all the points of entry or possible points of entry for fingerprints where someone's climbed up on a windowsill and pulled themselves in, something like that. Very, very good evidence for court if you've got finger impressions on the way in. So they're actually inside the house from outside. While I was doing that, as I say, we have very similar uniform to what the SWAT police use. They call it specialist overalls. They're overalls with heaps of pockets all over them. And we used to wear GP boots, so shin height sort of boots, extra heavy duty gear, extra hot gear when it's hot. And this day it was hot. And I remember my officer saying to me, "Do you want a drink? I'll go down and get a few cans of Coke or whatever." So yeah, that'd be fantastic. Anyway, he shot off, and I was in this room. I was powdering up the fingerprint powder, a window, and I saw some guinea pigs down in a cage, and I was talking to these guinea pigs, powdering up, talking to guinea pigs. So when I finished powdering up, I thought, I'll just give these little cute guinea pigs a bit of a pat. And then I realised the only reason the guinea pigs are moving was that they were chock-a-block full of maggots, all dead. Ugh. This place stunk, and the smell of death, it just gets in everywhere. It gets in your nose, it gets into the pores of your skin, it gets in your clothes. When you go home, you wash your clothes, you wash yourself with antiseptic soap, and then you can still smell that horrible rancid smell of death. I used to enjoy helping the forensic experts out,